Hello, my name is Geraldine Robertson, and I'm a grateful recovering addict. This is my audience. I want to explain the problem of drug addiction in women and in men, and with the obsession and the compulsion that comes along with it. I've been a drug addict since the age of 14. I started off using drugs as fun, and then it became a habit. 95% of untreated addicts die of their addiction. I know firsthand because my first husband died from the horrors of addiction. He died at the age of 44. I had a friend that I talked to her the night before, and the next day she was gone. She died from her drug addiction. 25% of Americans die prematurely as a result of their drug addiction. Unfortunately, I was one who hadn't died. But I have friends, I've been to a lot of funerals all my friends who have died from the horrors of addiction. There are a lot of addicts in the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous who are forced to be there by their probation officers, by the judges, by the courts. They're mandated to come, and they don't want to be there. A lot of them go back out and use after they get off of probation or whatever. Some do it for their families. Some do it just because they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And me, one who was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I drugged my kids through my drug addiction, and today I don't have to do that. My kids respect me, and they give me their undivided attention. They're not their best friends today. I'm not their best friend today. I'm their mother. For recovery to work, you have to be willing to change. They told me I had to change everything from the inside out, because it's an inside job. It's about our spiritual, mental, and our bodies, physical bodies that had to change. And that was one of the things that I learned how to do was change. I have a chart here where it says 3.1 million initiates of illicit drugs. Marijuana was the highest. Then they got painkillers, because little old ladies go to the doctors and ask for painkillers. A lot of young teenagers smoke marijuana or they pop pills. Then I have on here numbers and millions in America has been increasing. With the illicit drugs, it's growing as we speak. It gets bigger and bigger, and the problem is not going away. They come up with newer drugs today that the kids are getting addicted to, and it's harder for them to get off of the drugs. They have new drugs out nowadays that you can go into an instant store and buy drugs. They have them where you can go into any of the stores now and just buy the drugs. But as me being a recovering addict, I have 9.5 years clean off of drugs and alcohol. I haven't found a reason to go back out and use any drugs. I'm active in my recovery today. I go to meetings. Me and my husband and a couple other friends, we started a meeting here in Valdosta, Georgia. We are not a real big meeting, but it's like a newcomers meeting, and we welcome everyone who comes through the door with an open arm and a hug, because I didn't know what that meant for someone to give me a hug in recovery. If you knew, they suggest that you do 90 meetings in 90 days. Do as many meetings as you can. Get phone numbers. Use them. Don't just file them, use them. They suggest that women get with women and men get with men. They suggest that you get a sponsor to help you work this program. This is a lifelong program. It doesn't just end. It only ends is when they throw dirt on you. And I end.